Welcome to our Wednesday devotional. I've often said that I believe attitude is a choice. Attitude is a choice. I'm going to share some verses this morning that confirm this thought. They're found in the 34th Psalm. David, the writer of Psalm 34, had been in trouble many times. If you've read the Psalms, you understand he had often been discouraged. He had often been depressed. He had had all kinds of problems. But in this Psalm, Psalm 34, after going through some problems, he apparently realized that it didn't have to be like this. He realized that he could change his attitude by his own will and his own choice. So the Psalm 34, begins with these words. Now, verse 1 says, "I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth." I want you to see, first of all, that praise begins with our will. Whatever the circumstances are today in your life, if you should say, "I will bless the Lord at all times," that changes your attitude. If the circumstances change, where they were good, now they're bad, "I will bless the Lord at all times." If they were bad and now they're good, "I will bless the Lord at all times." In fact, he says, "I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth." So, maybe it's morning when you're listening to this. Did you have a bad start for the day? So what? I will bless the Lord at all times. If you're already at work or have already been at work, have things been tense at work today? So what? I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. Or perhaps it's at home. Maybe you've already had an issue at home. Maybe breakfast, the toast was burnt, or breakfast, someone overslept, or some other problem came up. So what? I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. I'm saying praise begins with our will. Somebody's thinking that's not realistic. That won't work. Let me ask you this. How are you going to know if you don't try? David said, "I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth." And we know that he was one who suffered many, many things. He had many enemies. He had a lot of problems. Yet he says, "I will bless the Lord at all times." I believe praise begins with our will. You know what happens next? Verse 2 shows that praise, after beginning with our will, flows to our emotions. Verse 2 says this, "My soul shall make her boast in the Lord." After my will has decided to bless the Lord, my emotions begin to get on board. Our praise has to start somewhere, so it starts in our will. And whether we feel sad or depressed or discouraged, we can change that by blessing the Lord at all times. Our emotions then will follow. You ever tried that? Maybe you can try that tomorrow. Try that in the morning, doing what we've said. Try with your mind, with your will, making a decision to bless the Lord at all times. Don't worry about how you feel. Just do it. Don't worry about what's happening that day. Just do it. You know what happens almost every time? When you begin to bless the Lord and praise the Lord with your mouth, with your will, your emotions follow. Start your day with praise and let your emotions catch up. There's a third thing that happens. This is also found in verse 2. Praise spreads to others. Verse 2 says this, Psalm 34, verse 2, "My soul shall make her boast in the Lord, and the humble shall hear thereof and be glad." Others will hear your praise, and instead of feeling sorry for themselves, they'll begin to feel praise also. Instead of feeling your pain, they'll feel your joy. Have you noticed how it is sometimes when you get around someone who is joyful, someone who has a great attitude, even if you're not feeling good or you're a little discouraged or a little bit down, sometimes just being around that person helps you to be encouraged. He says, "The humble shall hear thereof and be glad." Praise spreads to others. And then verse 3 continues the thought. Praise reaches out to others. Psalm 34 verse 3 says, "O magnify the Lord with me. Let us exalt his name together." When we're joyful, we want others to be joyful too. When we see others in need of encouragement, we want to reach out to them and encourage them. We want them to understand how blessed we are and how blessed they are. I'm saying this all starts with a choice. Psalm 34:1, I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. How's that for a great start for your day? God bless you. Have a great day.